Hey guys, Doctor Who Snippets here, and today I'm reviewing the fairly newish Castrovalva set. Now, this set I ordered back in July along with a talking Necros Dalek. At the time the set was pre-ordered for the 20th of August, and the Dalek was in stock. It was just to make the postage a bit more worthwhile while I ordered the Dalek, because that's what I went to order deliberately, and this was just there, so I thought, yeah, I might as well get it to keep the postage down. The Dalek came around the 10th of August, I think, something like that, and got to the 20th of August, waited a few days, this hadn't come. I wasn't annoyed at all, I wasn't desperate for this. I assumed that it'd been delayed, like most things tend to be when we get their new releases. And I didn't check, I didn't bother checking, I'm just like, it'll come when it comes, who cares, whatever, you know. And then it came about the 29th or something of September. It was the same time my Rorys arrived, so it came about a month late. But I did check around, I don't know, I checked sometime during September and I saw it being delayed and I wasn't at all surprised. But anyway, it came and I was really looking forward to opening it. I only opened it yesterday, had it in the box for like a month. It looked really exciting. And I am overall pleased with it. I'm very disappointed with the Master's TARDIS, although I don't know what I was really expecting, to be fair. And the Fifth Doctor, he's great. I'm really pleased with it. However, before I review this set, I've got to tell you a few bits of news, because they just got to be done. Main one is lots of you have been asking me about what my opinions are on the scale change. I wasn't aware of this because I hadn't been looking at any Doctor Who things at all for quite a while now, and I only found out about it a couple of days ago. This 3.75 inch, which is industry standard apparently, and I do understand that because most figures are that size. I remember I was really into collecting Star Wars figures when Doctor Who figures first came out, and I collected the old other thing, and Doctor Who and Primeval figures were a really weird size, but I really prefer them like this anyway. But personally, at the moment, I don't believe the scale change will happen. Now, before loads of you come at me saying, oh yeah, this has confirmed it, that's confirmed it, for me, it's just another one of those things that, you know, someone hints at and the fans have blown it all out of proportion. But if it happens, don't come at me saying, oh look, it happened. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, I just personally don't believe it. I'll believe it when I see it. So, I suppose you're wondering what will happen if it does happen with me and my figures. Well, apparently the classics are staying 5 inch, which makes absolutely no sense at all. If they're going to go 3.75 inch, make them all 3.75 inch. But if it happens, I'm most likely, as much as it pains me to say, I think I will lose interest in the new series figures, and I might not even collect them. I'll concentrate on the classics, because it will look awful on my figure shelves having series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then series 7 figures which are much smaller. It will look stupid. However, they say the Rorys are the last figures to be produced in that size, and that is possible. It is sort of believable, seeing as we are yet to have seen any series 7 figures. They're waiting till next year to do any, to bring them into the scale. So I might collect them, but at the moment I have really mixed opinions about the scale change. Other news is BMM Bargains released a Dalek Collect Set 2, because I saw it on eBay for £20. I'm like, oh, that's very cheap, because just a few months ago it was going for like 140. And then I looked it up and like everything was £18 or something. I thought, whoa, has someone suddenly found a whole load of them in like a warehouse or something? Then I found out that, like they did a few years ago with certain series 1, 2 and 3 figures, and I think 4, they re-released it. Now, this is quite annoying for me, since I paid £72 for it in July 2011. However, there are differences between the new set and the original. So if you still got an original and you plan to sell it, don't go selling it for like £15. Think about what you're going to go sell it for, because the differences are, especially if it's packaged, there are more. Because in the old one, the tags holding the Daleks in are plastic, and on the new one they're the new paper tags. And the biggest difference is the gold Dalek, the Emperor's Guard I think it is. No, sorry, Supreme Dalek from Day of the Daleks. His ears on the original are smooth and clear, and on the new one are ribbed and black, so they got like texture to them. And this is pleasing for me because it also makes the original even more rare, because less percentage of the Dalek Collector Set 2s out there are the originals. So, something I spent £72 on is now probably worth about 30. But in a few years, hopefully the July 2009 one, which I got, will be worth a lot as well again. Right, that was a lot of news, and some of you have probably skipped it. I do appreciate it if you've listened to it all the way through. And now we're going to get onto the review, so let's start by doing the packaging. So, starting off with the front of the packaging, the set is 5+, and below that we have an information bubble about the set. We've got a classic Doctor Who logo, along with a picture of the 5th Doctor, saying the 5th Doctor and his dates. We got Castrovalva collector's set to the right. We have the year of the episode. We have a picture of the 5th Doctor regenerated and the Master's TARDIS. And we have the American safety sticker, along with an Underground Toys logo. Both of the sides are the same, so I'll only show you one of them. But at the top we have the classic Doctor Who logo again. We have the same two pictures again. And we have some more information bubbles repeated on the side. On the back we have the logo again. We have a new picture of the 5th Doctor. We have the same bubbles around, and at the bottom we got the 4th to the 7th Doctor's dates. We have a load of information about Castrovalva. I haven't taken a close-up picture, so pause it if you want to read it. I hope you can read that. But the back is pretty standard for these classic sets. And finally we have the bottom of the packaging where all the important product information is. Right, okay, so now we've done packaging, we can get onto the set. In this set we have the Master's TARDIS disguised as a column. We have a shrunken doll accessory, and we have the 5th Doctor regenerated. Yet another 5th Doctor regenerated, going after the 2010 Comic-Con exclusive. And this is the new one. So yet another opportunity to do regeneration figure adventures with the 4th Doctor and the 5th Doctor, because this 5th Doctor is very similar to the 4th Doctor found in the Keeper of Traken set, just without the scarf, so you can swap the scarf between them when you're regenerating them or whatever. Or you could use the 5th Doctor from Comic Con and the 4th Doctor and K9 Burgundy 4th Doctor in the regeneration video, or whatever you choose to do. Right, speeding on, because I don't want to make this review too long, we're going to start by doing the detail of the 5th Doctor. So we're going to take the column away, and we're going to go on to him. I'm going to keep the accessory in his hand for now, because I might as well. Starting off with the head, it is pretty much the same as any other 5th Doctor, except on the back, I will take the scarf off. Oh, there goes the accessory. On the back of the head, the hair is very weird. I don't know if that's meant to represent his haircut, because it was slightly like that, or it's just there for the scarf to fit in, because it does rest on there. But I think it's designed to look and fit the scarf in, so when the scarf is on, it looks like his hair is being bulged out because of the scarf against the back of his neck. So the hair's very nicely done, very textured and detailed, with highlights in it. We got our standard Peter Davison head. Going down, it's the same body as the Keeper of Traken set, which I haven't got or reviewed. We have question marks on the collar. We got a lovely waistcoat, which is a burgundy colour with gold paint as highlights on it. Just going to get a better focus there. Hang on. There we go. Going around the back, unfortunately, it does drop the gold colours, but that is what you find on waistcoats. They don't have the pattern on the back most of the time. We have some nice detailing on the buckle there. Going down, we have some plain purple trousers and brown boots, and the sleeves on the arm are very well done, with loads of crinkles and folds where it's increased. Onto his scarf, it is the same as seen in 3 other figures, and it is very nicely done. It's yet another 4th Doctor scarf to add to my collection. I've got loads of them. It is the same mould as the City of Death scarf, just a different colour. Then we have his only accessory, and the only accessory included in this set, a shrunken doll. Haven't seen the episode, so I don't know where this comes into play, but, you know, it's a cool accessory, and it fits in his hand quite nicely for a change. Articulation of this 5th Doctor figure is quite good, I think. Yeah, it's got head articulation, slight higher head articulation. That's better than most things I've got. we have ball jointed shoulders, which is a plus, so we've got 360 at the shoulders and 90 as they come out. Hang on. There you go. He has 360 at the second joint in the bicep, 90 in the elbow, and 360 at the wrist. Then going further on down, we have 360 at the waist, and that really shows us that this waistcoat isn't made out of just solid plastic. He does splits. His legs move in the standard manner. He's got no thigh second joint, unfortunately. However, he does do 90 degrees at the knee, and his boot lower leg does 360 degrees. So that's this figure. Really nicely done. His scarf helps prop him up on display, stops him from falling over backwards, which is good. I give it a 9.5 out of 10. I know it's a bit messy. I don't think it's a great rating, 9.5, because it's all, halves. But I don't think it quite deserves a 10, but it doesn't deserve as low as a 9. So here we have the most disappointing feature of this set, the Master's TARDIS. I don't know what I was expecting with this TARDIS. Not a lot, but yeah, it was still disappointing. It is hollow, unfortunately. It doesn't have a door in it that it looks like in the packaging. You can see round here we have a cutout to make it look like there's a door. Then it goes down the side here and along the bottom. It's quite sturdy. Mine's not perfect, it doesn't stand out great. The bottom's not completely flat. But it's got some nice painting on it. It's given an aged effect. It's nicely detailed and it looks great to display. Unfortunately, where it's on my shelves, because they're so crowded, it's behind like a support holding up the shelves. You can just see it, but it doesn't look as good as it could. But it's nice to have it. Another TARDIS and the Master's TARDIS. Could have been better. It's going to get 6 out of 10 from me. So final ratings for this set, it is going to be out of 25 because it has 1 accessory and 2 figures. The Doctor gets 9.5. The TARDIS gets 6, so that makes it 15.5. And it has an accessory. And seeing as it's only 1 accessory, but it is quite a good accessory, I'm going to give it 2. Yeah, let's give it a 3 actually. It's a bit unfair to just give it 2 because it is a nice little accessory and it works well. So we're going to give it 3. So that's 18.5 out of 25. Let's tidy it up. Let's round it, seeing as it's too good to be 18.5. I'm going to give it a 19 out of 25. This set is well worth it. It was $19.99. However, on Forbidden Planet, just the ordinary Forbidden Planet, it's out of stock. I'm not sure about Forbidden Planet International. I got it from International. So I recommend trying to get this set, but I wouldn't put it at the top of my priorities if you haven't got certain other sets. For example, the Davros and Destroyed Imperial Dalek. I still say get that if you haven't yet. But overall, I recommend this set. Right then, guys. Thank you for watching. There will unfortunately not be a review of one of the Talking Daleks tomorrow. If I do a review, I'm very busy tomorrow, that's the thing. I know I said I'd do a review every day, but I might have to miss it tomorrow. If I can't do a review tomorrow, that won't be a review. But if I can, it's going to be another re-review. About a year since I last did a re-review. So something I've already reviewed once, and I'm going to review it again. That's what tomorrow's review will be. I'm not going to say what it is, so don't ask me, but you're welcome to talk about it in the comments. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.